There, I'm Justin Spicer from the Ohio State Legal Services Association, and I'm here with Megan Sullivan, Managing Attorney with the Low Income Taxpayer Clinic at the Legal Aid Society of Columbus, and Luke Meek, staff at the Low Income Taxpayer Clinic of Southeastern Ohio Legal Services. Today we're continuing our self-employment series, talking about common tax forms self-employed taxpayers may receive that report their income. Feel free to leave a comment or a question, and we'll answer whatever we can. Megan, before we jump into today's session, can you tell our audience what today's topic is about?
Of course, if you're self-employed, drive for Uber, or deliver food with DoorDash, there's a good chance you'll receive either a Form 1099-K, 1099 MISC, or 1099 NEC from the company. Depending on your situation, you could receive all three. Today, we're going to talk about the differences between the forms and when they're used.
Let's start with the Form 1099 NEC. When would a taxpayer receive that form?
So if you worked for a company but were not an actual employee and you earned more than $600, you'll receive what's called a 1099 NEC. The NEC stands for non-employee compensation. This is common for people that drive for Uber or deliver food with DoorDash or Uber Eats. Taxpayers that receive a Form 1099 NEC will report that income on their Schedule C. As a reminder, the Schedule C is where you report the income and expenses for your business.
Megan, what about the Form 1099 MISC or MISC?
If a taxpayer has more than $600 in miscellaneous income, they'll receive what's called a 1099 miscellaneous. The form is titled 1099 MISC. Miscellaneous income can include rents paid to your business by tenants, prizes and awards like sweepstakes winnings, or prizes made in recognition for your accomplishments that aren't from your employer. Before the 2020 tax year, the Form 1099 miscellaneous was used to report a lot of information that is now reported on the Form 1099 NEC. So the 1099 miscellaneous is less common than it used to be.
Luke, in a prior Facebook Live video, we talked about Form 1099-K. What's the difference between the 1099-K, the 1099 miscellaneous, and the 1099 NEC?
So each form reports something different. So as you remember, the 1099-K reports how much the taxpayer earned from credit or debit card sales or from third-party payment providers like PayPal or Amazon. The 1099 miscellaneous and 1099 NEC forms, on the other hand, report income for taxpayers. Like we discussed earlier, the 1099 NEC is used for non-employee compensation, and the 1099 miscellaneous is used for miscellaneous income.
So Megan, if a taxpayer receives a 1099 miscellaneous, but they think it should have been a 1099 NEC, what should they do?
If the taxpayer receives the wrong 1099, they need to contact the issuer of the 1099 and request the correct one. The issuer of the 1099 can be penalized if the correct form is not sent to the taxpayer. Even if you don't get a corrected form, though, you should still need to accurately report the income on your tax return.
All right, thanks Megan and Luke, and thanks to everyone for listening. As a reminder, this is the 9th in our series of videos on self-employment. Join us next time on April 7th when we talk about the gig economy. And remember, this segment and all the others in our Tax Chat series are available on our Facebook page. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time.